Hi guys, so today I thought I'd do a quick video on a review of a completed painting that I've done. Seller was Huacan, and I'll just pan down. So it's some pretty lilacs in a vase. It's turned out absolutely beautiful, but I had so much trouble with this painting. Lots and lots of popping drills. So not a great experience, unfortunately. So as I mentioned, it's from Huacan. It's a 50 by 70 square, and postage was under 2 weeks, so that was no problem. Canvas came perfect. Symbols were easy to read, very sticky, no issues with that. All the diamonds stuck, except for the popping ones. I think there was around 40 colours. All drills were present. So not missing any drills, no missing colours. I mean, I had no issues. It looked like it was going to be a good painting and that I wasn't going to have any issues with this at all. Unfortunately, like I said, many problems with popping drills. Started off really good. I thought, yep, I'm not going to have any troubles with this one, but as I got into the creams and the pinks, that's where I ran into trouble. Drills were just too big. So just taking them in for a closer look, this area is where I started. And as you can see, that has gone together beautifully, all lined up beautifully, no problems whatsoever. It wasn't until I moved across and got to this lighter pink, and it had lots of tabs on them, and they were simply just too big. And when I say popping drills, I mean not one or two, it was like a wave. If I rolled one area, another area would pop up completely. And also this bone color, I had a lot of issues with that one. And a few of the purples as well were causing me trouble. And I mean, I think I've lined them up, you know, pretty good. It's definitely not my problem. It's definitely a Huacan problem. And this painting took me twice as long as it should have. I especially had trouble here. Now this is the two colors, well actually the three colors. So that tan color, the light, almost white color, and that light pink. And you can see here, I'm just completely out of alignment. They just could not fit. So I actually started working. I started up in the top corner, but as I realized I was having issues, I moved to the center and worked my way out. You know, I might do a video in the future on exactly how I got it from nearly wanting to throw it in the bin to actually completing it, because this nearly ended in the bin right when I was up to about here. I thought, yep, it's going in the bin. And really what I should have did, you know, thinking back now, I should have sealed it as I went. So that would be my tip. If you're have a canvas that's popping as badly as this one was, seal it as you go. Don't worry about losing sparkle, because at the end of the day this was going to go in the bin, and much better to lose the sparkle than throw it in the bin. And this was, you know, this was at least a month worth of work on and off. It took forever. I did seal it with Elmer's clear glue, which can be purchased, I think you can get it in Woolworths, Spotlight, and it really helped a lot. I actually watered it down with a little bit of water. I didn't have a recipe. I didn't do 2 parts to 1 part. I just popped some water into a jar with some of this glue, put my fingers in it, rubbed it around, and then wiped off with a damp cloth. And just looking at it, it's definitely still got the sheen. I mean, if it's lost sparkle, it still has plenty of sheen. And to be honest, I don't think it had much sparkle to begin with. This was supposed to go to the show to be judged this weekend, our local show. Unfortunately, I decided not to enter it. I just thought, no, it's had too many issues. I'm not 100% happy with it, so I entered something else from Evermoment. So yeah, I cannot recommend this to anybody. I don't know whether anybody else is having troubles with Huacan and their squares. I had a lot of trouble, and I will be steering clear for a long time to come. And so unfortunately, I cannot recommend this. Perhaps if you tried to do it in a round, that might be a better result. But as for the squares, no, I do not recommend. So guys, that's my review of my lilac painting from Huacan. I hope that was helpful to someone out there thinking of purchasing something similar. While I don't recommend Huacan for squares, it's still a great result ultimately. It just wasn't fun getting to this point. So yeah, I think Evermoment sells the exact same painting, twice the price. But I mean, if you really were interested in doing this, I know that I've seen it on AliExpress through a few sellers, so don't purchase it from Huacan unless you're brave. So that's it. Hit the sub button, and thanks for stopping by.